Madison Central holding a 17-12 lead. We apologize for some technical difficulties that have kept us away here for a few minutes. But Madison Central has a 5-point lead and the basketball as we are now about the 5.5-minute mark of the second quarter. And some contact there.
LCA has gone to a zone, kind of making it a little different, giving Madison Central a different look right now.
Foul on Buckler. That's her first. Bounce pass comes to Skylar Collingsworth and then back to Ridrikoff. Back outside it goes to Brittany Campbell. Now the shot from the corner by Ridrikoff, but Madison Central retains possession after the miss.
One thing about playing a zone, you're very vulnerable to giving up offensive rebounds, and that's what happened right here.
Nice pass in the middle of the zone, but nothing there for Long.
Got to create some penetration before you take a shot. That's another tough shot. The zone is working for LCA. Got to penetrate the gap, get the ball inside to out, make the zone collapse. Then that jump shot can be more wide open. And a lot of times if they're going to spread out, now you got a one-on-one situation with your 5 men in the middle. Madison Central is just playing perimeter basketball right there.
Score remains 17-12. An opening from outside for Brown. Shot's not there. Madison Central and a player run out, and now there is the basket by Long, and she's fouled.
That's what they do. They like to get out and run. They always send one person back when that shot goes up. It's almost called cherry picking.
Yeah. it's nice to be in that role down court. Just wait for the pass.
Just
know you're wide open when you got it.
Madison Central sending 5 people to the glass, and LCA sending 5 people to the glass, and Madison Central sending 4. So when they come up with the rebound, they're going along with it.
So an 8-point lead for the Lady Indians now at 20-12. LCA got off to a good start, and now trailing by 8. Here is Graham with the shot off the free throw line. Won't go. Long had it, but now a loose ball.
Got to be strong with your ball. Good drive. Good drive.
Down the middle is Bertram, but can't get the shot, and now a foul.
When in doubt, attack the rim. And when you attack the rim, 9 times out of 10, if you attack it under control, good things will happen. Just like they did right there, with Gentry or Bertram. Strong drive.
A foul on Ridrikoff. Her second. And now LCA will play it in. There's Brown with the long 3. It's good.
Great shot by Brown. They backed off of her. Madison Central looked like they were discombobulated a little bit, left her wide open. She took it and knocked it down with confidence.
Timeout for LCA. We'll take a timeout as well with 54 seconds left in the second quarter. 2015, Madison Central leads it. We'll be right back on Glycod.
Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball from Glycod.
We're back at Madison Central High School. Keith Elkins along with Sean Woods. We've seen the home team take a little bit of control of this game now at 20-15 as we come down toward the end of the second quarter. Madison Central doing a little bit more of what they like to do, it seems.
Well, they like to get out and run. You know, when they get the rebound, they're getting that thing out and they're looking over the top. LCA is not doing a good job of sending the one man back to protect the rim, so they got to make some adjustments and make sure that one man gets back in transition defense.
Here is Brittany Campbell with it. Nice bounce pass into Strader. Double team. He gets a shot away. Rebound to Brooke Campbell. Out to Brittany. And the three-pointer spins out of there.
2 good looks right there for Madison Central.
LCA has it now and comes up court with 3:40 to go second quarter. There's the drive and the shot
Big time
by
play.
Brown.
Big time play. I see you, Chappelle Brown.
Yeah, took it right down the lane. Now a three is on the answer from Long.
Okay, Tierra.
Yeah, a long shot. So
now the game is starting to establish a rhythm a little bit. There's another three. Bing.
There is Claire Roberts with a three.
Now it's a basketball game. Now both teams are settling down a little bit.
23-20, and the score tightening up too as LCA comes back. They move it around the perimeter now. That's Brooke Campbell over in the corner.
Swinging the ball from side to side. The ball has to get inside. Good penetration. Wide open look.
Nice
good
drive
basketball
by Campbell, and then the three by Strader. This one bounces off to the left. Corralled by Graham, but the outlet pass is stolen. Driving for the basket is Strader. Couldn't get the first one. Followed it up and drew the foul.
Great steal by Strader. I thought she had a 2-on-1 situation. She should have given it up a little bit for a, while, a much better look, but having that scorer's mentality, she took it on herself and made sure she got to the line.
So Strader will go to the line for a couple. Nice touch on the first one.
Strader, 55% free throw shooter. She went up there and knocked that down like she's shooting 90.
Missed the second one. She does have a good touch up there.
Yes,
it's surprising to see the number not a little higher than that.
Now it's like this by Madison Central. They even press you on a missed basket.
Here's Brown from the corner.
This is the way they want to play. They speeding LCA up.
Definitely sped him up on that possession.
Let's see what they do in transition. See if they get a quick look or will they bring it back out. LCA did a good job of getting back.
So they'll set up now. Long with it, who hit the three just a moment ago. Bounce pass almost stolen, but knocked away, and it'll go back to Madison Central.
Good hustle by Peyton Buckley. She read the pass lane and made sure she knocked that ball out.
So Long gets it into Miles. 24-20, Madison Central on top.
LCA's in the zone. Let's see it.
And a little miscommunication there, and the ball sails out of bounds. It'll go back to LCA, trailing by 4 with 2:01 to go.
Great call by Coach Tim Bradshaw. Changing the defense up, went to zone. Madison Central wasn't ready for it. Caused a turnover.
Graham gets rid of it to Brown. Getting some pressure on the perimeter. Roberts tries to get it started. Down the middle she goes.
Good penetrate, kick. Keep swinging it. Ball movement is the key.
Graham with the drive. The short shot is no good, and the rebound comes to Brittany Campbell. Down to Miles, to the basket, and lays it up and in.
There you go, another transition basket. Limiting LCA to one shot and getting out in transition. That's the strength of Madison Central's game.
The lead is back up to 6 now with 1:10 to go in the second quarter.
The Madison Central, LCA has to settle down a little bit and get something good, especially going to the rim.
Roberts into the middle, short jumper, no good, and battle for it. And it'll go to Madison Central.
Good defense by Madison Central there. They almost gave up a second chance shot, but they didn't. They fought for it.
Here's Pridemore back in the game for LCA, replacing Bertram. Under a minute to go now as Madison Central comes up with a 6-point lead. Two 4-0 teams battling it out here in the opener of our Glycod doubleheader tonight.
LCA's in his zone.
Strader took a look at it.
Got to penetrate the seam. The ball has to touch the paint. The ball touched the paint, something good is going to happen.
Look for Strader there, but now the three launched from outside. Not there. Pridemore has it for LCA.
Let's see if LCA settles for one shot here.
The Eagles with 19 seconds to work with. Graham driving down the right side. Roberts took a look from outside. Now 7 seconds. They're running out of time.
Got to go.
Brown, 2 seconds, once, has to launch for a long one, and it is no good. And we have come to the end of the first half with the score. It is Madison Central 26 and LCA 20. And we'll begin our halftime report in just a moment on Glycod.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Mathnasium of East and West Lexington, sponsor of tonight's Scholar Athlete. Mathnasium unlocks the math potential in every child.
Back at Madison Central High School, Keith Elkins along with Sean Woods. Jackson Miller is our producer, and Joe O'Malion, our camera operator tonight. Glad you're with us on Glycod. We can take a look at some numbers from this first half. I'll tell you, too, as you see the scores throughout the ball game, that tonight's scoreboard is presented by Don Franklin Auto, driven by family. And in this first half, which ended with Madison Central on top, 26-20, the Lady Indians are led in scoring by Natea Strader. She has 9 points in the first half. 6 points for Tiana Long, and also Cameron Ridderkoff. Ridderkoff had 4 points in that first half. Brittany Campbell 3, and Skylar Collinsworth had 2 in the first half for Madison Central tonight. They lead at 26-20 at halftime. Chappelle Brown had 10 for Lexington Christian, backed up by 7 from Claire Roberts. 3 points for Piper Graham in the first half, so 26-20 is the score at the half. The Lexington Christian girls committed 7 turnovers in the first half to 4 for Madison Central. Of course, 7 turnovers, and turnovers being part of the game plan for Madison Central as they try to keep the pressure on and turn the speed of the game up. And they had 4 turnovers themselves in the first half, 9 assists on 10 made baskets for Madison Central. They were 10 of 28 in the first half, including 4 of 10 from three-point range. Natea Strader, 2 of 3 on three-pointers, and they were 2 of 3 on free throws in the first half. Lexington Christian, 6 of 23 from the field, and 4 of 12 from three-point range, 4 of 7 from the free throw line in that first half. And again, it's Chappelle Brown with 10 and Natea Strader with 9, the 2 leading scorers in this ballgame. We'll continue with our halftime report in just a moment here on Glycod.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Let's get real. We offer a lot of the same courses you'll find at a four-year college. But with our small classes and personal attention, you won't get lost in the crowd. College for the real world. College for your world.
With Fast Signs, create custom deep sea signage that makes the wait a visual escape. Fast Signs, make your statement.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media.
Many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Central Kentucky Driving School, raising the bar in driver education. Man of War Harley-Davidson, 100% Kentucky owned and operated. And by Don Franklin Auto, driven by family.
Just about set for second half action here at Madison Central. Some scores of other games from this Madison Central Lady Indians shootout. It was Lafayette over Nicholas County, 60-44 earlier today here. And Hazard beat Estill County by a count of 61-44. And it was Boyle County over Pendleton County, 49-39 in the game just preceding this one. And here we are at the half, and it is 26-20. Madison Central on top. Sean, maybe a brief summary of what you think the halftime messages were from these coaches.
Well, first of all, both of them started off kind of, pressing a little bit, and it wasn't in rhythm at all. I thought Lexington Christian was really worried about Madison Central's pressure, instead of just playing with confidence and putting the ball in the hole. On the other end, I thought Madison Central really was pressing early until they got into a groove, created a couple turnovers, forced some quick shots, and they were able to get out and get some easy buckets and transition on the other end.
Taya Strader, 3 for 10 from the field, but did have 9 points, and she is really battling inside to get her shots off. And so I'm sure it's that way for her a lot at 5'5", but she really gives it everything.
Well, you know, it's kind of unique to have the smallest player on your team. Maybe she's the most talented player on the team, getting catches inside, you know what I mean? But, you know, that's what Coach wants. You know, I was looking forward to her really doing some damage coming downhill from the perimeter standpoint, but
6-point lead for Madison Central as we get underway in the second half. There's Ridrikoff with it. And now back out on top to Brittany Campbell.
LCA's in a 2-3, packing it in.
Nice pass inside, and Strader laid it up, won't go.
She's getting all the looks down there. She's just not putting it in. Looks like she lost a contact. Sure did. She found it, though, thank God.
Battle for the rebound, and it'll be LCA ball following the tie-up. She's going to take just a minute to put the contact back in. Dropped it again, so she'll have to try one more time to get that contact back in.
One thing about being an athlete, having contact, you got to lick that thing and put it back in. You can't put no solution on it. You ain't got time to do that.
That's right. You put your own solution on it.
What's that? When you're an athlete, you put them right back in.
That's right. You don't want to come out of the ball game.
No.
So, yeah, I wore those for a long time. Not the kind that they have today, but, you learn. It's amazing how quickly you can learn to do that and adjust on the run. And, of course, these basketball players have to do that and be ready to do that at any time.
No doubt about it. Madison Central's in the zone.
Driving is Bertram, has to bring it back out, but keeps her dribble. And right down the lane, and then off to Roberts for a corner three. Good.
See what I'm saying? Every time there's great dribble penetration, the ball gets into the paint, something good always happens. Inside to out, wide open three.
Roberts, a good touch from the corner, and that cuts the lead in half. 26-23 is the score. Madison Central on top. Nice possession by LCA that time. Now Strader along one. It's good.
She's a jack of all trades. They got her posting up in the middle of the zone. She catches it, takes a step outside the three. No one to contest her, shoots it and makes it.
And so he now has 12 for the game. Roberts looking for a teammate. Finally got it into Bertram. Bertram driving hard. Now will turn it back around after getting down close to the baseline.
That's how you handle pressure, though. You just got to face the fire. Go by that one man.
They find Roberts on the left wing.
Another penetration kick.
And now that leaves Graham open for a nice look, but missed the shot, but Pridemore's follow won't go, but she is fouled.
Well, the ball movement, hard penetration, really made Madison Central collapse a little bit, put them out of great defensive rebounding situation, and that's why Sophie Pridemore got the rebound.
Pridemore with the free throw now. Long is back in for Madison Central as Brooke Campbell leaves, and now Pridemore back to the line for another. This one a little short and doesn't get the roll.
Little Mighty might pull up three.
Strader fires away, just short, and Pridemore has the rebound. Here comes LCA on the move.
Good penetration.
Into the corner, and the shot no good from over there by Brown. We get a foul after the rebound by Campbell.
Really good transition. She penetrated in. She was playing under control. Stopped on 2 feet. Made a pass out for a wide open three. Couldn't get a better situation than that.
Now the second foul on Brown, and Madison Central will put it in play in backcourt. They lead 29-24 now with just under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter.
LCA is back in 2-3.
They get it in the middle into the paint to Ridrikoff, but she is surrounded, having trouble in there, and the steal is completed as Graham picked it up, got it off to Roberts, who brings it into front court.
Good active hands by LCA. The zone's kind of working for him because what it's doing is it's slowing Madison Central up where there's not a lot of driving lanes.
Brown with the shot off the board there. Ridrikoff came up with it. Now to Miles and off to Long. The shot's blocked, but a foul.
Good fundamental 2-on-1 play.
Graham picks up the foul.
That was a great play by Jordan Miles. She drove, she drawed, and then she kicked it for a layup.
Long to the line. And a nice touch on that first one. 30-24 Madison Central. Long back to the line, a senior, 5'6". And that one down and back out. Out of bounds it goes, and it'll go back to Madison Central.
Good hustle by Jordan Miles.
So Miles will put it in play. The bounce pass comes into Brittany Campbell. Inside it goes to Strader. Forced that one up, and Pridemore has the rebound for LCA.
Yeah, Strader's got to be smarter than that. She's drawing people in. She's got to kick that thing out and trust her teammates.
Brown into the lane, nearly a steal from behind. Now the long shot, no good. And the rebound off to Campbell, Brittany Campbell. Roberts, who tried that long one a moment ago. Brittany Campbell thought about a three, now drives in. Gives it to Ridrikoff along the baseline, puts it in.
Driving the seams, attacking the zone. That was a good possession by Madison Central.
And pushed the lead out to 8. Now timeout is called by LCA. That comes with 4:24 to go in the third quarter. Madison Central leads at 32-24, and we'll take a break and come right back on Glycod.
Bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento, or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. At new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball from Glycod.
Madison Central up by 8 as we near the halfway point in the third quarter. They lead it by a score of 32-24. LCA with the basketball.
Tim Bradshaw called a timeout. Let's see what he actually. Let's see what he drew. Ooh.
There's a steal. That's by Strader, driving for the basket, puts it up and in.
She's just so aggressive on both ends of the court. I mean, she's like a step ahead of everyone in this basketball game.
Very, very quick. Got to the other end in a hurry, too, after the steal. Here's the pass across to Roberts, who brings it into offensive court.
10-point game. Let's see what LCA calls that. Oh, wide open three here.
The shot no good by Brown. Strader comes out of there with a rebound, spies a teammate down court. It's Miles. She got the ball back in before going out of bounds, but then the ball goes out of bounds on the sideline, and LCA will take over.
Great hustle by Cam Rinderhoff.
So a 10-point lead. Eagles trying to cut into that. As Bertram comes into front court, harassed out there by Strader on the defense. Graham has an opening, puts it up there. It's not good, and the rebound eventually gets in Strader's hands.
Great block out.
Ridrikoff takes the long one. Rebound to Bertram. Bertram drives it up in a hurry, but cut off by Campbell, then goes to the lane and finds Graham. Missed the three.
They're getting good looks. They're just not falling.
Ridrikoff on the fast break for Madison Central. Ahead to Miles, who lays it in.
Great bucket by Miles. Great transition situation for Madison Central. That's their game. They want to spend as much time offensively in transition as anything right now.
The shot off the side there by Brown, and that one's good for three.
Chappelle Brown. One thing I like about these girls right now, that they're not bashful. They're taking exactly what the defense is giving them. Everyone has confidence in their ability to shoot the basketball. And you can tell they're not falling as much as they would like, but at least they're getting great looks.
There's a drive by Ridrikoff. That one won't go, but a foul. Brown with a foul, and I show her with 3.
Well, Ridderhoff's been averaging about 15 points a game thus far in these first 4 games. And, you know, she had 24 the night before this one. And she's very, very capable of putting a lot of points on the basketball board.
Strader gets a break as Brooke Campbell comes back in for Madison Central. And the nice left-handed touch for
Good
Ridrikoff.
job. Skylar Collinsworth comes in for replaces her.
38-27 the score, with coming up on the 2-minute mark in the third quarter. Chappelle Brown driving into the lane. Now Bertram backs it out of there on the dribble. Got it to Graham in the corner with Miles applying the defense. Nearly stepped on the end line. Now to Roberts for a 3.
Got to get the ball.
Scramble for it, and the 2 number 15s are after it. Brown and Brooke Campbell, and this possession will go to Madison Central. So they'll come down court with an 11-point lead. Now some pressure in backcourt from LCA.
Let's see how most teams, they say that, you know, if you're a pressing team, you don't like being pressured. Let's see how Madison Central handles this.
Back off a little bit after the ball gets in bounds, and now Miles will come up into offensive court, guarded by Graham. Campbell shifts to the left hand and drives down the lane and draws a foul.
Great drive by Campbell. Crossover dribble, changing directions, finishing with the left hand.
Now goes against Buckler of LCA, and to the line, Brittany Campbell, 3 points tonight. And the free throw good.
As you can see, Madison Central now is kind of settling in a little bit. Not really, you know, shooting just threes. They're attacking the paint, trying to finish at the rim, but what they're doing is really putting more pressure on LCA and causing them to foul.
Now a 13-point lead for Madison Central following the pair of free throws by Campbell. Brown with it out front. Goes to the corner.
Good penetration.
Roberts tried to drive, got it right back behind her to Brown, but the 3 is short. Here comes Miles on the run for Madison Central. Tried to go to Long across the lane. Loose ball on the floor, and then a foul.
Great rebound, great push.
Roberts with the foul.
Great hustle back by LCA.
So that one is the first on Roberts, but I think the Lady Indians are into that bonus. And a nice touch by Long. Free throw good. Now they're beginning to edge away. A little bit of the danger zone now, Sean, for LCA.
Well, when you're a pressing team like this and you're consistent, and you have depth, you just wear the other team down who doesn't want to play that style of play, and really it's not as deep as you. So it may not be pretty, but it's effective, and that's the reason why slowly but surely Madison Central's lead continues to grow.
They get the ball back on the scramble after the rebound, and now we'll get a timeout for Madison Central. We'll take a break with them. 1:01 to go, third quarter, 41-27. Madison Central will be right back on Glycod.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball from Glycod.
Back to action now with 1:01 left in the third quarter. 41-27 the score. Madison Central has pulled away in this quarter at a 14-point lead. Brittany Campbell driving, and she used the forearm, and that'll be a foul offensive on Campbell.
Great defense by Chappelle Brown. Really held her ground, cut off the baseline, forced her to use that extended arm. Got the ball back.
Under a minute to go as LCA comes up.
Tell you what, Madison Central is making it very tough to make.
Yeah, it seems like to make a pass. Contested now. That one got into Graham, instantly surrounded.
And stuff like that just wears the other team down. You know, it's like 8 people out there. Just, you know, when you're a little kid and everybody's around you, like, just get off me, just get off me.
Right.
That's what LCA is feeling like right now.
Here's a long one off the right side. That one's good by Chappelle Brown. They needed that one.
Oh, they did. They sure did. That was much needed to stop the bleeding a little bit.
Quick timeout for LCA as they trail now 41-30. So that, at least for the moment, puts some momentum back in LCA's corner, or at least slows it down a little bit for Madison Central. But they have really dominated in this quarter.
Well, they have, you know, and like I said, we said before, the keys to just continue pressure, and that's what Madison Central has done. Has it been pretty? No. Have they made a lot of bunnies? No, they missed a lot. But it just sooner or later just wears on you, and you're going to create more offensive opportunities for yourself than the other team, and that's what the game's all about.
Yeah, you had mentioned how it's been difficult for LCA to get into their offense. Every pass is contested. It seems like you have someone on you almost immediately, and there's no flow in a situation like that, which of course is exactly what they're looking for.
Exactly, and that's what pressing teams do. You know, pressure teams do. They want to take you out of what you like to do. They want to make you very uncomfortable for the duration of the game, and it's working.
Now pressure applied by LCA. They try to go long. Campbell has it. Down the lane she goes and gets the layup.
Great over the top. They made LCA pay for pressure, and nobody got back.
43-30. Yeah, broke the long one open that time and scored the layup off of it. 15 seconds. We're nearing the end of the third quarter with the 13-point lead on the board for Madison Central. Bertram with it.
They're weaving, got to go.
3 seconds, and the shot blocked as Graham tried to get one away. And now with the scramble, the buzzer sounds, and we have come to the end of the third quarter with the score. Madison Central 43 and LCA 30. We'll be right back with the start of the fourth quarter in just a moment on Glycod.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
While I go to school full-time. While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by the Kentucky Army National Guard. Serve your country while going to school or work full-time. Find your fit at nationalguard.com.
That's okay.
Back at the end of the third quarter, 43-30 is the score, and Madison Central is on top. Any numbers for these stats through three quarters that stand out to you, Sean?
Well, I thought that Lexington Christian, turned the ball over more than 8 times, so that's kind of surprising to me. But what you can see is the speed of the game, more so than what's on the stat sheet, is what's the telltale right now. They're keeping Lexington Christian very uncomfortable, which, they got to take shots that they normally don't take. And then also they're creating layups for themselves every chance they get when they force a quick shot or limit them to one shot.
LCA with possession as we start the fourth quarter. Fake the pass to the baseline, and now Bertram has to come back outside with it.
Let's see if they can get some penetration inside the paint. Every time they did that, they got something good.
Driving is Graham, and Madison Central bench not happy with the call. It'll be a foul on Brooke Campbell.
Yeah, that was kind of questionable right there. I thought she dribbled right into the defender and handed her the ball, but the ref didn't see it that way.
Here is Roberts, a quick three in the air. Not there, and the rebound to Strader. Wants to hurry it up. LCA is back this time.
Ooh,
nice pass inside, and Ridrikoff with the layup. Campbell with the assist.
Great basketball. That was out of a transition situation. A control play is probably their secondary where they made LCA pay because their defense was so spread it out, trying to really get situated playing zone.
Roberts drives the baseline and fires it across the baseline to Brown, able to rescue the pass.
There you go.
Driving is Graham for the layup.
There you go. Graham just being aggressive. Every time you get in the paint, something good happens.
Brittany Campbell for Madison Central. It looked like Ridrikoff was open there for a second.
Yes, she was. She missed it on the same play that they ran the possession before.
45-32 is the Madison Central lead.
LCA is packed in the zone. Let's see if we can get an inside touch, a high post touch.
Driving is Strader. Got the
go.
clearing along the baseline and put it in.
Great decision. Just attacking the zone off the bounce.
Now the lead is 15 at 47-32. Roberts starts the offense, and now to Brown.
LCA's gotten a little stagnant now. They got to get not only ball movement, but player movement too. Everybody's just standing around a little bit.
Bertram gets it in the corner to Roberts. Moves along the baseline, had it knocked away. Campbell's pass is blocked, and Bertram comes up with it for LCA.
Come on, attack LCA.
Driving down the lane she goes and lays it in.
Good. Gentry Bertram.
Bertram gets her first two, and now it's 47-34. Driving Ridrikoff and banks it in.
2 paint touches for a bucket. Let's see if LCA can continue to stay aggressive, try to get inside the paint.
12 for her in the game for Ridrikoff. And now here is Graham running into trouble from Strader. Graham got it back, tried to get it to a teammate, and now they tie it up.
Great defense by Madison Central.
Arrow favors Madison Central, and so they'll take it over. Here comes Miles back in the ball game, replacing Hollingsworth.
Madison Central is just really making it tough for LCA to get anything done comfortably. LCA really has to just put their head down and try to drive as aggressive as they can. And 9 times 10 when they do that, wow, and one.
Yeah, Strader got the basket, and she'll go to the line.
For a person so little, she's getting so much done in that paint, isn't she?
She really is. She really is. Very quick and has good moves in there. Knows she's going to have to make some moves because there are usually bigger people around. And completes the three-point play. So now an 18-point lead, and Madison Central is about to put this one away. Driving is Buckler.
Drive it, drive it, drive it. There you go. Drive it.
There is Brown, got shut off. They go along the baseline now to float it back outside.
Reverse it to the other side. See if you can get something on the other side. Don't just keep it on the same side.
Roberts shut off there on the zone and has to go back across.
Good penetration. There you go. Wide open three.
Bertram sets up the shot by Graham, but it doesn't go. Now Miles in a hurry the other way for Madison Central. Gets the layup.
That's what they're good at. Transition. They just keep coming at you.
Play with a lot of speed. Like to speed the pace of the game up, and that time got a layup. There's the layup try by Bertram. That won't go, and then a walking call after Brooke Campbell hit the floor, gathering up that ball.
Well, we can see the pace is to Madison Central's favor, and they're just wearing LCA down just bit by bit.
Pridemore back in the ball game, gets it in to Graham. Then the pass a little too tall, and Redrikoff comes out with it for Madison Central. Then her pass is just a bit too long for Brooke Campbell.
That was a tough pass to make, but the thing I'm impressed with Madison Central is they will be aggressive, trying to look over the top, getting layups. They don't mind throwing away every now and then because they know that they're going to create another situation like that.
Now we got a whistle and a timeout for LCA with 3:33 to go in the ball game. 54-34. Madison Central has stretched it out to 20, and we'll be right back on Glycon.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com. You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball from Glycon.
Keith Elkins along with Sean Woods as we are in the fourth quarter now, and Madison Central has stretched it out to a 20-point lead. And Sean, you were talking about how they gradually wear things down. They keep that pace up, and all of a sudden you look up and now there's a big lead.
I'll tell you what, I mean, that's been the case here, and those were the keys today. You know, LCA wanted to make sure they be strong with their ball, handle Madison Central's pressure, don't let them speed them up, and that's what's happened thus far in this basketball game. Madison Central really has posed their will on LCA just with their athleticism and the speed that they play for the whole game.
Bertram driving, got cut off there by Miles. Now Roberts has it.
And they always close out with high hands, very disciplined defensively.
LCA trying to get some penetration on the offensive end, but unable to do so far on this possession.
I mean, I'm very impressed with Madison Central, the way they're defending.
And that one just did make it out of bounds, but the turnover is there, and it'll give it back to Madison Central. Yeah, they know they need to get it in the paint, but that's easier said than done, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And I said you got to, when you're aggressive enough, sometimes you got to, try to split that action a little bit and really be confident in your first step trying to turn that corner.
Strader and Campbell collide, but Campbell is able to hold on to the basketball. Looked like a mix-up on a handoff in football, but they retain possession.
LCA is trying to extend their defense a little bit. They know they're in a desperate situation, and they're trying to create as many turnovers as possible.
Graham with the foul. And it comes to Miles. Bertram trying to apply some pressure. And Miles puts up the shot going by. That one's out of bounds and off the hand of Pridemore, I believe. Let's see how they're going to call it.
Looked like it went off of LCA, but the referees thought different.
So it will be LCA's ball. Comes into Graham. Roberts looking inside as Pridemore tries to get position in there. Now we get a foul outside on Campbell.
Madison Central's doing a great job of keeping the ball on one side, not letting LCA reverse the ball to the other side. Every time the ball has gotten to the left side, something good has happened for LCA.
But Campbell is out. I believe that was the fifth foul on Brooke Campbell. But her team's in pretty good shape right now. Roberts, the defense is right out there on him. Bertram had an opening there for a second in the lane and got it to Graham, and now it's taken away. Redrikoff ahead to Miles, who's ahead of everybody, and lays it in.
That's what they do. They create havoc, cause you to play faster than where you want to play, which gets you out of control, which allows them to create turnovers for easy buckets on the other end.
And the ball tapped outside by Redrikoff. We'll get some substitutions in for Madison Central. Abby King is number 4. Kamara Matuse is number 10 in for the Lady Indians. Minute 46 is all that's left now. It's a 22-point margin on the board for Madison Central. We've got Frederick Douglass and Franklin County coming up. They try for the layup by Campbell, not there. Pridemore has it for LCA.
Great aggressive move, just didn't go in. Now let's see, we need a bucket here, LCA. And you got to be strong and aggressive going to the basket.
Long shot by Brown, not there, but Graham pulls it off for LCA. They retain possession.
Good offensive rebound. Now when you get an offensive rebound, the ball has to be like a hot potato. It's got to move fast so in order for the defense not to be able to recover. The best time to get a bucket off of offensive rebound.
Graham, a nice move with the reverse.
Good spin move.
56-36, we're inside the final minute. Ball knocked away, but then retained and now stolen by Graham. Cross-court pass batted away by Long, and will it get out of bounds? It does. It'll go back to LCA with 40.6 seconds left. Another substitution. Bailey Murphy in for Madison Central, replacing Brittany Campbell. There's a lot of substitutes seeing action here in the later stages of this game, which has been nailed down by Madison Central.
Yeah, I think Scott True's called the dogs off a little bit. Let some of his reserves get some experience for this last 28 seconds.
There's Roberts and takes that long three. Rebound goes out into the corner and out of bounds to Madison Central. Just 21 seconds left.
Well, it's been an entertaining ball game for sure.
It has,
you know, it's two contrasting styles. One wanted to control the game, one wanted to create the tempo, and I think Madison Central really did a good job of posing their will on Lexington Christian, just with their pressure.
So they'll just dribble it out here, and the final seconds tick off, and there is the final score on the board now as we hit zeros on the clock. And the final score is Madison Central 56 and Lexington Christian 36. So LCA takes its first loss of the year to go to 4-1. Madison Central now 5-0, and we'll start our post-game report in just a moment on Glycon.
Let's get real. We offer a lot of the same courses you'll find at a four-year college. But with our small classes and personal attention, you won't get lost in the crowd. College for the real world. College for your world.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time while I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Make a bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento, or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. At new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Cartown Kia, your dealership for unmatched design, performance, and savings at 3120 Lexington Road in Nicholasville. Visit them online at CartownKiaUSA.com.
Back at Madison Central High School, the host Madison Central Lady Indians won the first game of our Glackod doubleheader over Lexington Christian. The final score was 56-36. Madison Central led in scoring by Natea Strader, who usually is their scoring leader. She had 19 points tonight on 7 of 17 from the field, 3 of 5 from three-point range, and 2 of 3 from the free throw line. She also had 9 rebounds, so 19 points, 9 rebounds for Natea Strader tonight for Madison Central. She was joined in double figures by Cameron Ridrikoff, who had 12 points tonight, 5 of 8 from the field, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. For Ridrikoff, also had 4 rebounds in the game. 8 rebounds for Brittany Campbell, along with 7 points, and 8 points and 3 rebounds for Jordan Miles tonight for Madison Central, and Tiana Long off the bench for 8 points and a rebound for the Lady Indians tonight, so a good contribution for her. They win it 56-36 over Lexington Christian. Lexington Christian now 4-1 on the year. Madison Central now 5-0 as they continue undefeated. The Lexington Christian girls were led by Chappelle Brown with 16 points tonight, 6 of 16 from the field, 4 of 12 from three-point range, and also 10 points tonight for Claire Roberts. Claire Roberts, 3 of 10 from the field, 3 of 8 on three-point tries tonight, also 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Their leading rebounder was Sophie Pridemore, who pulled down 8 in the game. For the game, Lexington Christian 12 of 44 from the field, 7 of 28 from the three-point range, and 5 of 9 from the free throw line. The winners tonight, Madison Central, 21 of 45 in the game, and 5 of 13 from three-point range, and 9 of 12 from the free throw line tonight. Turnovers, Lexington Christian ended up with 14 turnovers tonight, and Madison Central had 11 in the ball game tonight as Madison Central goes on to win it by a score of 56-36. And Sean, we saw them pull away there in the third and fourth quarters. They really began to establish that speed and defense, and that turned out to be a big difference in this game.
No doubt about it. Madison Central was just able to impose their will on them as the game went on. And sometimes when you play that style of play, it's like Coach Patino used to do when we were playing. You may not make every shot, but you're dominating the pace. And you're playing great defense and limiting the other team either by making them take quick shots, making them turn the ball over, or making them foul, or, off running to you offensive fouls. But the main thing is you want to make sure you get that one rebound. You want to limit them to one shot, and that's what Madison Central did for the most part, which they were scared of, and they got out to transition buckets.
And Natea Strader, an outstanding individual effort tonight with 19 points and 9 rebounds for the 5'4" player. She does it all for them.
I tell you what, she's a fire plug. She's the girl. I guess she's the straw that stirs the coffee, and she does it in any way possible. If she's got to go out and make threes, she does that. If she got to establish post presence with her little self and create a mismatch down there, making a bigger player guard her in the middle of the paint, she does that. And then also whoever you put on it, she's going to drive it.
Well, we will get into our second game as our post-game and pre-game report continues from Madison Central. Again, the final in the first game was Madison Central 56 and Lexington Christian 36. And we will have our second game of our doubleheader coming up shortly. But we'll continue with our wrap-up and our preview of Frederick Douglass and Franklin County. And we will do that right after we take this short break. We'll be back in just a moment on Glycon.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglass High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
A new year means next-level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Mathnasium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Mathnasium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Mathnasium, we're changing lives through math.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com. This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Central Kentucky Driving School, raising the bar in driver education. Man of War Harley-Davidson, 100% Kentucky owned and operated. And by Don Franklin Auto, driven by family.
Tonight's most outstanding players are presented by Elite Building Products, locally owned and committed to providing top quality products for your next home project. Visit EliteKentucky.com or stop by their Nicholasville showroom at 242 Wilson Drive. So tonight's most outstanding player, Sean, let's start with the LCA candidate.
Chappelle Brown, you know, she was 6 for 16, 4-12 from 3, ended up with 16 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers in 32 minutes. she was the most consistent scorer and playmaker for Lexington Christian. And then you know who it was for Madison Central. The little Mighty Mite, Natalia Strader, 7 for 17 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 2 of 3 from the line, 9 total rebounds for her little self, ending up with 19 points, 1 assist, 1 turnover in 24 minutes. Hey, and she had 5 steals.
5 steals.
She dominated the game.
She really did. She really did. And Brown, a good job for LCA in a losing effort, but the star of this one tonight, Madison Central's Natalia Strader, 19 points, 9 rebounds, 5 steals in 24 minutes of playing time tonight. So she was outstanding and led her team to a 56-36 win over Lexington Christian tonight in Game 1 of our Glycod doubleheader. And we will come back in just a moment and begin our preview of the second game tonight, the Frederick Douglass and Franklin County game. That should be a good one as well, so stay with us. We'll be right back on Glycod.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Madnasium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Madnasium method develops the critical thinking and problem solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Madnasium, we're changing lives through math.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media.
Many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
With fast signs, create striking custom visuals that inspire pride district-wide. Fast signs, make your statement.
Let's get real. We offer a lot of the same courses you'll find at a four-year college. But with our small classes and personal attention, you won't get lost in the crowd. College for the real world. College for your world.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at donfranklinauto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time while I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by the Kentucky Army National Guard. Serve your country while going to school or work full-time. Find your fit at nationalguard.com.
Talking with Coach DJ Moberly of Frederick Douglass and getting ready to face Franklin County tonight. And tell me about the progress of your team so far in this early stage of the season.
It's been good so far. Starting out, played a good Anderson County team that was well coached. Our defense helped us out that game. Really was tenacious on defense. I was really proud of how we played defense. Got some turnovers, so was able to come out with the W in that game. So, but unfortunately, when we came and played Assumption, man, we had some key moments, man. We should have won the game. Actually, Assumption's a great team, but we had our moments too. But just couldn't capitalize on down the stretch, man, in overtime, man. But it was a great game though. We competed. Assumption's a great team. They moved the ball well, shot the ball well too. So I was really excited about it.
You've got an outstanding individual player in Jaylee Knowles. She's putting up some great numbers for you. I'm sure you expected great things of her this year, but tell me about her progress as a player and the things that she's doing for you.
Jaylee's, man, the sky's the limit for her. Upsides, I mean, man, she's long. I don't even know what her wingspan is. I'll be curious to see what her wingspan is, but she's been playing well so far, shooting the ball well. Wish she could shoot better at the free throw line right now, but we'll work on that. But other than that, man, she's a rebound machine. The best thing that she does, man, she's a rim protector, really, at 6 foot, man. She's great with her hands, man. She doesn't, not a whole lot of pump fakes gets her. She's really composed on defense, and she blocks a lot of shots.
Other players, when they have a player like Jaylee, who is an outstanding scorer and rebounder, the other players have to take on some roles, and they help make her the star that she is. Are you pleased with how the others are taking on their roles and how they're contributing?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I mean, I think this team is I feel like we will right now, as far as just with our nucleus that we had last year. That we are young, but I mean, kind of everybody knows everybody here. Like I said, with some of our previous years that we had here. But I do think just, the tempo that we play fits Jaylee. The girls know where she's at. She know where girls will be at too. So it's been good so far. These first 3 games that we had, just by learning other things besides Jaylee, just that can score or give us something on the defensive end.
Well, tell me what you need to do, the priorities to get a win tonight. What do you have to do?
Man, we got to stay disciplined tonight. We got to stay disciplined. We got to be tenacious on defense. We got to bring defense tonight. We got to bring pressure tonight. We got to try to speed up their guards. We got to try to make them turn over the ball and shoot some. And we got to try to make them shoot from the outside.
Well, thanks a lot and good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
From Glycod, it's Central Kentucky High School basketball. Presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. College for the real world. College for your world. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cartown Kia in Nicholasville. Movement that inspires. IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential. Mathnasium of East and West Lexington, changing lives through math. Roosters, a fun, casual place for wings and more. Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky, Community Action Council, New Vista, Tech 24, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, and Fast Signs. Now courtside for all the action from Glycod on Central Kentucky High School basketball. Presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters.
Back for Game 2 of our Glycod doubleheader tonight. Glad you've joined us, and we're getting set for Franklin County and Frederick Douglass. Just seconds away from tip-off here. Plenty of basketball here all day at Madison Central High School, part of the Madison Central Lady Indians shootout here in Richmond today. We are set to go, and Game 2 is underway, and Frederick Douglass has it to start the ball game. That is M.K. Bennett wearing number 11.
And this is going to be a similar type of situation. The keys, for example, Douglas keys really, they want to speed them up and create havoc and limit them to one shot on the offensive end. And then for Franklin County, they want to handle Douglas's pressure, attack the offensive glass, make sure they do get a shot up, and then try to control the tempo of some sort. Be strong with their basketball and handle their pressure.
Wade with the foul. They really want to bring that pressure, and we saw them do that on the very first possession.
M.K. Bennett.
Flyers trying to get a shot away here on this first possession. There's a shot out of the corner. No good.
Great penetration kick. Nice jump shot, just didn't make it.
Madison Jackson with the shot. Now Douglas again on the offense, leading 2-0. And the long one from outside, no good by Wade. And Frazee has it for Franklin County. There's a drive down the middle of the lane and a nice shot by Wheeler.
Good pull up by Micaiah Wheeler. 5'5" sophomore. Came down, great poise, stopped on a dime, under control, shot over the 5-man.
It's a miss along the baseline by Knowles. Comes in here averaging 22 a game.
Well, what Franklin County really wants to do is neutralize her and don't let her be a major factor as far as this game is concerned. She's going to get hers, but she can't be the dominant force to just dominate this game. They want to make it tough as possible, make her take a lot more shots and miss a lot more, and really limit her offensive rebounding ability also.
Tie up, gave it back to Franklin County on the possession there. There's a nice block by Knowles, and Douglas has it going the other way. Now we get a foul down at that end.
Well,
Wheeler.
Jalen Knowles is a marquee player in this area. Everybody knows who she is, and she's a stat sheet stuffer. She rebounds the basketball. She blocks shots. She can score inside. She can make shots outside. And I think one of her biggest one of the things that she's really underrated with is her defensive ability, especially protecting the paint inside.
Wade with the shot. That second one misses.
See, she kept it alive right
Douglas
there.
Gets it back. Driving is Bennett for the layup.
M.K. Bennett. Just also off of offensive rebound.
5-2, and they're right back with the pressure.
Let's see how Franklin County handles it. You got to attack it. There you go, wide open shot. Make them pay for it.
Wide open three.
Kennedy with the basket. Charlaise Kennedy.
5-4 the score. Driving into the middle. Shot not there.
Good drive.
Reagan Gregonis with the shot that time.
Solid contest by Franklin County. Get the ball back.
Full court pressure applied.
Let's see if they can handle this heat.
They deflected the inbound pass, but it's in for Franklin County. And now a double team and a tie-up. And this time it'll go to Douglas.
I'll tell you what. DJ Mobley, he comes from great stock. He played at Brown Station under the legendary coach Bobby Washington. And, you know, he was real highly touted coming out of middle school, played at Brown Station as an 8th grader, really knows the game of basketball. And I'm so proud of him that he's doing a great job here at Douglas High School.
After the missed three, a fast break for Franklin County, and they convert at the other end. Jackson with the basket.
Giving Douglas a taste of their own medicine.
A quick trip down court for the Flyers, and now they have taken a lead at 6-5. Inside it goes to Knowles, covered up, but made the pass across the lane. Now she's got it back again, and a one-step drive to the basket, laid it in, but the foul occurred before then.
She's just so quick. Her first step is just so quick. And DJ's putting her in great positions where she can be successful. He's making her flash in, flash out, making the defense forget about her a little bit. As soon as it softens up, she makes the catch, and she knows what to do with it when she gets it.
The long shot missed by Gregonis.
Even off made baskets, they're pressing.
Frazee back outside. Three-point try in the air by Jackson. Not there. Here comes Bennett. Bennett gets him down court in a hurry, and now into Knowles. Reverse layup is good.
Big time reverse layup. That's high major right there.
Nice move and a nice layup. Good touch there by Knowles, and she gets two. Short jumper in the air and good.
Micaiah Wheeler.
Wheeler again.
I'm impressed with Franklin County handling Douglas's pressure.
Long three is too long. Now Franklin has it going the other way. The pass out in front. Jackson is there to lay it in.
Douglas got to do a better job of getting back in transition.
Knowles hands it off to Bennett now. Inside for Knowles. Quick reverse move. Got the shot away quickly, but it rolls off the other side. Franklin County coming up on the offense.
Good move, good speed. Wheeler's really putting pressure on the defense.
Open try from the corner is good.
I think coach was kind of sandbagging a little bit, you know, talking about he didn't know how he was going to, you know, play against this team, but this team's playing with a lot of confidence playing against Douglas.
They really are. Found the opening in the corner. Now an opening for Knowles, who drives under and lays it in for her second basket. 13-9 the score. Franklin County on top with under 3 minutes to go first quarter.
They're handling the pressure, making them pay. Another wide open three.
The three is missed. The follow shot is missed. And then Knowles retrieves it and gets it to Bennett for Frederick Douglass. He turns on the speed but flips it back outside. Shot on the way, good by Wade.
Good penetration and kick. Great penetration, great push by MK Bennett.
Franklin County on the move. Here is Frazee in the middle, had it knocked away, stolen by Bennett. Bennett moving quickly around players, goes all the way herself, laid it up a little bit too hard. And a scramble for that ball. There's still no whistle, and out of bounds it goes, and it'll go to Douglas.
That was kind of a weird situation. Everybody just paused for a second.
Well, it'll be a lot of substitutions now for both teams.
You can see them huffing and puffing a little bit. That first 3-4 minutes is the toughest of the start of any basketball game. You're excited, you're hyperventilating. You think that you're out of shape, but you're not. You're just so excited about the game starting off. Look at this.
And it goes to Knowles. Nice pass. And then has to come back outside.
3 seconds.
You get a whistle, 3 seconds in the lane, and that is a turnover. So it'll send it back to Franklin County with 1:58 to go in the first quarter. Of course, a substitute pattern like that helps you keep that pressure on too, doesn't it?
No doubt about it. The deeper you are, the longer you can keep pressure.
There's a drive to the basket, not there for Franklin County. And that one is underneath the board, and finally after they battle for that one.
Possession goes to Franklin County.
Yeah, Kiana Taylor in there on the scrap for that one.
I love the aggressiveness of Franklin County, really attacking Douglas's pressure.
Yeah, Lakaya Taylor. Now inside it goes to Kiana Taylor, and a whistle there.
Was that on Kiana Taylor or was that on the nose?
Taylor will go to the line.
Oh, okay, yeah. Great strategy. Going right at nose, making her be a defender. Got a foul on her. That's the one person that can't get in foul trouble for Douglas.
Taylor with the free throw. 14-12, Franklin County on top. Missed the second. And Knowles off with it. Will bring it up herself for Douglas. In the corner. An open three is on the way and good for Kennedy.
Told you she's a stat sheet stuffer. She got the rebound. She pushed the ball up and made the play for a wide open three. Jalen Knowles is one of the top prospects in the state of Kentucky.
Franklin County, again, driving straight to the basket.
Another situation where Franklin County's attacking Douglas's pressure and making them pay for it.
So 2 free throws coming.
That's the thing. You have to attack pressure. You know, you can't go back on your heels. You know, that allows them to pressure you even more. You got to make them pay for it. And sooner or later, they're going to stop wanting to give up layups unless that's just their deal. And now it softens up a little bit. You establish a rhythm, and you get more confidence, and you get to run your stuff a little bit more.
Well, Eric Walton enters the game for Franklin County. Jalen Edmondson was at the line. Converts that one. 15 all the score, and we get a timeout. And we'll take that timeout with him, and it's 1:15 to go in the first quarter. 15 all the score. We'll be right back on Glycon.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball from Glycod.
15 all the score in the first quarter. The second game of our Glycod doubleheader today here at Madison Central, where they've been playing all day. This is the 5th of 5 games. Frederick Douglass and Franklin County, each coming in at 2-1 in this game.
Well, I think you got two teams that kind of mimic each other a little bit. Both of them, you know, surprisingly for me, Franklin County is that athletic, and they're tenacious about, you know, not backing down from Douglas's pressure. And then on the other hand, Douglas has continued to do what they do, and continue to pressure the basketball and try to create tempo.
3-point shot from outside by, of course, it's from outside by Wade. Franklin County on offense now, and they got it back to Edmondson, and she drives in and scores.
Great offensive possession. You ran your offense, you got your cut, you got a flex cut. They hit the flex cutter, they kind of collapsed on her, she threw it out for a wide open three.
Shot from the corner by Baker is good.
Hey, Baker. Kate Baker.
18-17 Frederick Douglass as we count down the final 10 seconds of this first quarter. The shot off the left side, no good, but Franklin County has the offensive board. And then finally it's put in. Kiana Taylor with that final basket, and we've come to the end of the first quarter of play with a score. Franklin County 19 and Frederick Douglass 18. We've got a good one going. Back with the second quarter in just a moment on Glycod.
New year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Mathnasium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Mathnasium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Mathnasium, we're changing lives through math.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball from Glycod.
(19-18) the score as Franklin County leads it after one. A very competitive first quarter. Sean, we've seen Douglas establish that pressure, but Franklin County has responded well.
Yes, they have. And what Coach told me in the pregame, one of his keys was for Franklin County was to really try to dominate the offensive glass. We want to get a shot up, but we want to attack the offensive glass, and they're doing that right now. That's what's keeping them in this game.
Joey Thacker, the Franklin County coach, and matched up against DJ Moberly of Frederick Douglass. Both of them had a lot of success. Start of the second quarter.
Franklin County's in the zone.
There is Bennett with it. Now back to Baker. They're trying to move that ball around a little bit, but that defense is right there.
Tell you what, great defensive stance by Franklin County. They're moving their feet. They're active hands, high hands, making it tough for Douglas to get the ball in the nose. What Coach Stacker's going to do is he's going to try to make somebody else beat him.
Franklin County with that 1-point lead. There's a shot by Bennett. Took the three that time, missed it, and Franklin County with the rebound, and there'll be a Douglas foul.
And Thacker was really, really adamant about controlling tempo, and I think he's doing a good job right now doing that, going to the zone.
Nia Carr picks up the foul for Frederick Douglass. They were trying to go underneath, nearly cut off, but then a walking call on Edmondson as she recovered the loose ball.
That was predicated on Douglas's pressure, really sped him up that possession.
Here comes Bennett up court for Frederick Douglass. Inside to Knowles, run into trouble in there, and now double team. Walton is over there helping with that defense.
Great defense by Franklin County.
And they come up with a steal. Up court it goes to Edmondson. Drop that pass, and now Bennett is right there to claim it. And the arrow will favor Franklin County in this case.
Great defensive stance down there by Franklin County. Didn't capitalize in transition, but really is trying to neutralize Miss Knowles offensively in the middle.
Frazee back in the lineup for Franklin County. Be Logan Kennedy to put it in play. And it comes to Jackson. Now that pass deflected, nearly a steal by Baker. But there is Edmondson with a shot off the side, no good. Follow-up shot is blocked and then finally put in by Frazee.
Wow. Franklin County's really dominating the offensive glass. Douglas has really got to depend on boxing out more so than trying to athleticize this team. This team is too good and too physical to do that.
Baker fires across to Bennett.
Franklin County staying in the zone. Neutralizing the penetrating ability, ball handling ability of Douglas. Turn around his face.
Inside to Knowles, and now back outside. Baker, the long one, not there, and then a foul on the rebound.
Yeah, right now, Franklin County is the more solid team, especially defensively. They're limiting Douglas to one shot, not turning the ball over on the offensive end and letting them get out in transition. They're really controlling the tempo right now.
Against the full court pressure. Comes into Jackson and up court to Edmondson. Two players track her as she drives, and Frazee off in the middle of the lane. The shot is blocked
by Jalen.
And then a scramble for the ball, and finally a whistle. And the held ball will favor Douglas this time.
I tell you what, these two teams are hungry now. They're fighters. That's what I like. Yes. Yeah, competitive game today.
Play till you hear the whistle. We didn't hear for a while.
Yes. Two fiery coaches, too. Both teams are playing like their coach. Same mentality. Have their coach's mentality. That's what you want. You as a coach, you want your team to play as hard as they possibly can. And 9 times out of 10, the team that plays the hardest, the most consistently is the team that wins the basketball game.
Baker to Carr. Nia Carr with the ball up on top. Around the perimeter it goes, and then the shot out of the corner by Carr. Doesn't connect. Jackson will try one for Franklin County.
Another offensive rebound for Franklin County.
Edmondson or Kennedy battling for it in there. I think it's Kiana Taylor who got that offensive rebound, and now
Douglas has to find a way to keep Franklin County off the offensive glass. They're getting too many second and third opportunities.
Greganis with the foul for Douglas. Now as we go under 5 minutes in the second quarter, inbounds play.
Good block by Knowles.
Comes in there to Taylor and not able to convert there. Then a foul.
Good block by Knowles. Franklin County goes back into that 3-2 zone, matchup zone, which is giving Douglas some problems.
Here comes Bennett up court for Frederick Douglass.
They're forcing Douglas to take too many jump shots. There's got to be some type of penetration. The ball has to touch the paint.
Bennett on the perimeter.
There you
now
go.
Inside it goes.
Inside out. There you go.
And then back to Baker and missed the three. Got to look from the corner. Knowles retrieves it though.
Good offensive rebound.
Now the long try by Greganis and another offensive rebound. Baker, another try from outside. This time Franklin County's got it. Taylor brought it down. Here's Edmondson driving, and the shot goes up and off the rim, but a foul.
Tell you what, this Franklin County team is not backing down now. They're attacking Douglas at every situation. Defensively, keeping them out of the paint, making it tough for Knowles, making her throw it out when she does get the ball inside. And then on the offensive end, they're attacking Douglas's pressure.
Edmondson at the line. First one is good. (22-18).
Another offensive rebound.
And they got it back. Now Edmondson will try for a field goal and nails it. Two-pointer.
Got to find a way to get rebounds. Coach Stacker said that was one of his keys. We got to attack the offensive glass.
Baker driving, puts it up with the left hand going by, doesn't get it. Battle for the rebound. And Franklin County comes out of there with it. Leading by 6.
Franklin County being strong with their ball, attacking their pressure, getting it inside.
Frazee puts it up, but draws a foul from Kate Baker.
Franklin County's playing with so much poise against this pressure right now. They're controlling the tempo. They're not letting the pressure really dictate and speed them up. And they're getting great shots, high percentage shots every single time down the court.
Frazee hits the free throw. It's 2 for 3 on free throws coming into this ball game for the season. Frazee, Juliana Frazee, a 6'2" senior.
Coach DJ's bringing some size in there to see if he can neutralize this offensive rebound and juggernaut that Franklin County's become in this game.
He makes them both. It's an 8-point lead for Franklin County over Frederick Douglass. Inside to Knowles. Ball's knocked away on the block, out of bounds. It'll go back to Douglass.
Julianne Frazier, she's making her presence known on the inside.
Out to Bennett now, guarded by Edmondson out there on top of the defense. Douglas still at long range. Bennett's going to take it, misses the shot.
He's making Douglas. They're making Douglas settle for jump shots.
Got out to Wade that time, and she is fouled. That one will go against Walton for Franklin County.
I saw DJ Mobley telling his team to penetrate the seams. You got to penetrate the seams. Attack the zone. Can't just do it by playing perimeter basketball, passing around the horn all day.
It's easy to settle for a three when one comes up there, isn't it?
Exactly. You just got to drive hard and make two take.
That time she converted it.
Yes, it did.
Gregonis with the three.
But you can't depend on that all game long. You got to get some penetration in, put pressure on them defensively to get them out of that zone a little bit.
A near steal and now a tie-up. Franklin County will get it back. The Flyers put it in play, leading by 5 now with 2:38 to go in the first half.
The penetrating kick.
Jackson had the opening, missed the shot. Rebound to Knowles. She drives right down the middle. They didn't pick her up until late, and now a foul. That'll be on Jackson.
That's what happens when you limit them to one shot. Now you can get out in transition and put pressure on their defense.
So we'll see Wade put it in play. Knowles goes back toward the lane now and was wide open and lays it in.
Good underneath, out of bounds. Great execution.
26-23 after the basket by Knowles. Logan Kennedy was driving there. Now Frazee has it. There's Logan Kennedy out of the corner. Shot is short. Frazee got it, put it back in.
Another offensive rebound. She's posing no will on her on Douglas with her size and strength.
28-23 inside to Knowles looking for that reverse layup. This one doesn't go, and Frazee has the rebound.
And she's making it tough for Knowles, too, to score underneath.
She needs some help there in backcourt. Finally gets some, and now the Flyers are on the move again.
Great defense right there.
That's going to give it back to Franklin County. Was that a walk? Did they call a walk on that one?
Therese Kennedy, she kind of over-penetrated a little bit, got a little bit too deep. I thought she, took an extra dribble, but she should have passed it a little earlier. She had a wide-open teammate in the corner for a three.
Minute and a half to go before halftime. Douglas down by 5. Here's the shot off the right side, and it's right there for Tamia Wade.
Great penetration, drive, draw, and kick.
Knocked away, good defense near half court by Gregonis, and Franklin County will retain possession, but she was there to disrupt things. Lakaya Taylor out front.
Swinging the ball from side to side. Now you got low post presence there.
Into Frazee, couldn't convert with the left hand that time, and Knowles has the rebound.
Good play.
Up court it goes.
See, something good always happens for Douglas when they limit Franklin County to one shot. You get out in transition, you can pose your will on them, use your quickness, because they don't get back as fast as you do pushing the ball on offense. And that was a prime example right there. And also when they score in transition, they feel more excited and their press is that more active.
It's Miami King that converted the layup on that last possession. Down inside the final minute, 42.7 to go before halftime, and we're all even now at 28-28.
Got to attack.
There's King with it. Tried to drive in, and now a loose ball.
Tough possession there.
It's It's going to belong to Frederick Douglass. Wade with it. Gregonis, and now driving in. That one off the board to Frazee. Taylor double teamed. 12 seconds to go. Here is Edmondson driving. That left-handed shot won't go, and then a foul on the rebound. That'll go against Franklin County.
Both teams are battling. You know, that's why this game is tied, but both teams are playing extremely hard, and they're receiving some of the fruits from their labor because their defense and their tenacity is causing the other team to miss bunnies, and that's for both teams right now.
We're down to 6.9 seconds to go, and a tie score. See if Douglas can get one last try off here. Bennett drives the lane, tried to go to Knowles, it's knocked away, and the ball will be on the floor as the buzzer sounds. And we've come to the end of the first half with the score. Frederick Douglass 28, Franklin County 28. We'll be back to start our halftime report in just a moment here on Glycott.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Mathnasium of East and West Lexington, sponsor of tonight's Scholar Athlete. Mathnasium unlocks the math potential in every child.
Back at halftime at Madison Central High School, the second game of our Glycod doubleheader, and it's all tied at the half. Franklin County and Frederick Douglass all even at 28-28. And tonight's Scholar Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Mathnasium, changing lives through math. And the Madison Central, the home team tonight, the host team, they won over Lexington Christian in the first game of our doubleheader, 56-36, and they have three very strong nominees for tonight's Scholar Athlete of the Week. So we'll have Triathletes of the Week tonight for Mathnasium, and it is Brittany Campbell, Brooke Campbell, and Tiana Long, and all are very strong academically and all part of the National Honor Society, and we congratulate them for their efforts. And Sean, we always point out what an extra effort it takes to be involved in varsity sports and excel academically.
No doubt about it, and those are the type of people that you want, that are very strong mentally, that can multitask and want to be exceptional at everything that they do.
Well, congratulations to them, our Scholar Athletes of the Week, and proud to partner with Mathnasium on that. We're here at halftime, and it's 28-all at the half, and these first half numbers, anything that jumps out at you, Sean, or any trends that jump out at you in this ballgame?
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach Stacker is doing a great job of convincing his girls to attack the glass. He knew that was the major deal that they had to do to sustain, and that was, he thought that was Douglas's weakness, is they couldn't stop his size from getting extra opportunities offensively. And then for Douglas's standpoint, they're keeping themselves in the game with their pressure, but they're not being disciplined on offense. You know, they're kind of, that the zone is kind of giving them problems a little bit. They can't find their main girl a little bit. So I'm sure DJ's going to go in and kind of make some adjustments against the zone, trying to find a way to get Jaylee Knowles the basketball for her to be more productive. But the three-point shot has saved them a little bit and has kept them in this game, surprisingly, and they got to continue to do that, but they got to be more efficient from an offensive standpoint, turn the basketball over, and hopefully they can wear Franklin County down with their defense later in the game.
Both these teams coming in at 2-1, and these look like two of the stronger teams in this area, would you say? Well,
they're super athletic, they're speedy, they got inside to out presence, two outstanding girls. I tell you what, you know, Juliana Frazi is the most dominant player in this game right now, just with her size. I think Douglas is having a hard time matching up with her. But Michaela Wheeler is the one who started it and gave them confidence early by breaking the press and having 2 or 3 great pull-up jump shots right in the middle of the paint. So Franklin County's doing a great job of handling Douglas's pressure. Douglas is doing a great job of when they do get a steal or a quick shot, they are capitalizing on it. So, you know, it's going to come down to the stretch of who wants it the most.
All right, we're all even at the half, 28-28. Tonight's halftime stats were brought to you by Community Action Council, helping people and changing lives. I'm Keith Elkins, Sean Woods alongside. Jackson Miller is our producer, and Joe O'Million handling our camera operator duties tonight as we bring you 2 games from Madison Central High School. This one all even. And we'll come back with more in just a moment here on Glycod.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Let's get real. We offer a lot of the same courses you'll find at a four-year college. But with our small classes and personal attention, you won't get lost in the crowd. College for the real world. College for your world.
With Fast Signs, create custom deep-sea signage that makes the wait a visual escape. Fast Signs, make your statement.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media.
Many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Central Kentucky Driving School, raising the bar in driver education. Man of War Harley-Davidson, 100% Kentucky owned and operated. And by Don Franklin Auto, driven by family.
Set to resume action in the second half. Glad you're with us on Glycod. This one all even, 28-28, as Franklin County will have it first in the second half. Douglas trying to turn up that defense as Franklin is in its first possession of this second half. Scramble for it on the floor. The Flyers retain. Inside it goes to Frazee, spins but loses it as she tried to go up with it. And Douglas in a hurry going the other way. Inside they tried to go to Knowles, but it's knocked out of bounds. And they're going to signal Franklin County's ball.
See, right now, both teams got to settle down. They're just coming out of halftime. The game's tied. But whoever establishes the pace and keep it consistently is the team that's going to win this basketball game. And let's see, Franklin County broke the press. Let's see if they get something good out of it.
Had to escape the double team down there to get it up court, but they did.
Great control. Broke the pressure. Now they're going to try to execute something in the half-court offense.
Wheeler.
They're looking inside.
Now they go to Frazee inside, and she is fouled as they tried to put the double team clamp on. Foul goes against Tamia Wade.
I think that's going to be Coach Stacker's deal. Strategy coming down the stretch is getting the ball inside. He feels that there has no answer for Juliana Frazee down there.
Kennedy, and now inside it goes.
Inside out.
There's the shot off the left side by Madison Jackson. Inside it goes to Knowles, and she answers.
That's what you got to do. You can't wait on Franklin County to get back. You got to beat them up the court because they're so slow getting. There's Frazee again.
Frazee again at the end of the break. Nice play by Wheeler to get it down there.
Neither team is playing great transition defense. They're getting layups off of made baskets. I'm sure that both coaches are going to try to make an adjustment and get on their garrots about that situation. Giving up easy buckets after a made basket, that's no good.
So Frazee will have a free throw coming. Carr comes in for Douglas, replacing Wade. And now Frazee at the line. Right-hander on the way, too hard. But
offensive
it's a Franklin
rebound.
County offensive rebound. Against that Douglas pressure out in front.
Keeping them uncomfortable right now, but still Franklin County's playing with a lot of poise against that pressure.
Frazee had to come outside to release the pressure that time. And now underneath, the drive by Jackson.
Great by Jackson, attacking the pressure. You know, you can't go back on your heels. And that's the reason why Franklin County is winning this basketball game right now. They're accepting the challenge of going against their pressure of Douglas and making them pay for it by either fouling, getting to the line, or wide open threes.
Jackson with the free throw gives Franklin County a 3-point lead. Second one on the way, comes out hard. Bennett driving, still driving. Flips it off to Carr.
Good moves, good ball movement.
Back inside.
Good cut.
And Knowles got rid of it. And the missed shot. Now Franklin County going the other way.
Great
shot
play
from the side by Jackson.
Great play by Lakaya Taylor. She pushed it. She was very under control and created a great shot for a teammate. Big time play.
Jackson with the shot to make it 36-30.
I'll tell you what, these guards from Franklin County is accepting the challenge of going against Douglas's pressure.
Greganis out front for Frederick Douglass.
Penetration
looking for an opening. Yeah, there's the three-point try. Not there, and the rebound off to Kennedy, Logan Kennedy. And finally a shot from underneath. The shot went in for Edmondson, but a walking call beforehand, so back to Douglas it goes.
Couldn't put on the brakes good enough.
Douglas down by 6 as they bring it into offensive court.
Surprisingly, Franklin County's going man.
Carr tries to go inside to Knowles, driving toward Frazee, but now goes back out to Bennett with it.
Franklin County's doing a great job of neutralizing Knowles right now.
Baker got an opening and misses the driving shot, and now Franklin County's got it, and a foul from behind.
Solid defensive effort right there by Franklin County.
Kennedy was fouled.
Tell you what, Franklin County is really making it tough for Douglas to score right now. They're taking away Knowles. They're making them go to their second and third option every offensive possession, which is making it tough for Franklin County.
Pressure applied. That was Bennett that hit the floor, and now out of the corner, Jackson off target with this one, but Frazee has the rebound. Her shot blocked by Knowles, and
great block by Knowles.
Douglas has it going the other way.
Let's see if they can take care of the transition situation.
Inside.
Knowles got a one-on-one situation there. Goes up to left hand, no good.
Had good position in there, but couldn't make the shot as she pivoted and went up with the left hand.
Frazee's doing a great job of making everything tough for Knowles tonight. Then she's attacking her on the defensive end.
Frazee tries to turn with the shot, but Knowles is right there, and she comes up with it.
Good job by Knowles.
Knowles driving, got tangled up in there, juggling the ball. Now a walking call is made.
Great transition defense by Franklin County. Getting back, stopping Knowles. She had nowhere to go with that. A little bit out of control there. She's just trying to find a way. She's trying to find her niche right now.
The Flyers will have it. Kennedy comes into Wheeler and back to Kennedy.
Another post player.
Floats it in. And now off the side, Edmondson misses. That one's kicked out of bounds. That'll go back to Douglas.
Keon Taylor, good post presence. She got the ball inside. She drew two people. She threw it out for a wide open shot. Just didn't connect.
Driving is Carr. Ooh. To King, and now back to Bennett.
Looked like Carr double dribbled there a little bit.
Knowles hands it off. Carr with a short jumper. And the rebound to Edmondson. Tries to get it out to Jackson. She does, out toward the corner. And now drives all the way under, but misses the shot. Has a follow opportunity and missed that one. And a foul on the rebound.
Tough situation right there. Franklin County's just being more aggressive right now. getting steals, running in transition, getting 2 and 3 offensive rebounds, creating more opportunities. Now they're at the line to increase the lead.
Kiana Taylor at the line. And the first of 2 is no good. So they're already in the bonus. 5 fouls for Douglas in this quarter. None so far for Franklin County.
Well, Franklin County is just playing solid with their hands straight up. Not reaching at all. Just trying to play great position defense.
Second shot misses, and Douglas has it going the other way. The floater in there for King, but stolen away. Up ahead it goes to Kennedy. Nice defensive play for a moment, but she got it back and put it in.
Beating Douglas at their own game. Transition. Douglas has turned the basketball over. Can't do that, and when you do, you got to get back.
Knowles outside this time, being guarded closely. Draws the foul as she drives. Kiana Taylor draws the foul.
Now maybe this can get her going a little bit. You know, getting to the free throw line, seeing the ball go in the hole.
Knowles to the line.
There you go.
Drops that first one in there very confidently. She had 6 points in the first half. And adds 2 more there from the line. And a timeout is called by Frederick Douglass. That comes with 2:41 to go in the third quarter. 38-32 the score. Franklin County on top. We'll take a break here and be right back with more basketball on Glycod.
Bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cardtown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. And new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cardtown Kia and CardtownKiaUSA.com.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball from Glycod.
Back at Madison Central High School, this is the Madison Central Lady Indians shootout, and they've been playing basketball all day here. This is the 5th of 5 games, and we brought you the last 2. Glad to bring a doubleheader to you on Glycod tonight. Keith Elkins along with Sean Woods, and it's a 38-32 lead for Franklin County here in the second half. Any keys going forward now, Sean, as we're at this stage of the game, and what do these coaches want to do now?
Well, right now, Franklin County's got to continue to do what they do. They're making it tough, you know, for Jaylee Knowles and forcing Douglas to play uncomfortable offensively. As far as them offensively, as far as Franklin County is concerned, they are really attacking the defense, the aggressive defense of Douglas. And not only that, what's making them super successful is they're forcing them to turnovers. They're turning Douglas over, and they're also forcing them and limiting them to one shot. And they're really being aggressive in transition, scoring on the other end. They're not waiting for Douglas to set up their defense. Here's another opportunity right here.
Franklin County gets it up court quickly, but the short jumper missed. And the rebound off to Knowles. It was Logan Kennedy that took the shot. Now the ball off the fingertips of Carr, and it'll be Franklin County's ball.
See, right now they got Douglas rushing. You know, they're making them uncomfortable more so than Douglas is making Franklin County uncomfortable.
Flyers into front court double team near midcourt. We'll get a tie up there. That one will go back to Douglas.
That's what Douglas has to do. They got to create more turnovers.
Wheeler got caught there in the trap near midcourt. So they were able to get 3 players in there defensively to get after that basketball.
Let's see if Douglas can capitalize on this offensive possession here.
Draconis, a nice drive, but couldn't finish. Knowles has the rebound, puts it up no good. Almost had it again, and she was fouled.
She's doing her job. You know, she's getting fouled. They're making it tough every time she touches the ball, and they're making her earn it, everything. So, you know, I'm tipping my hat out to Coach Thacker right now because, you know, his keys are coming to fruition right now. Handling their pressure, being strong with the ball, and attacking the offensive glass, and I think his team's doing that. That's why they're leading 38-32.
Kiana Taylor with the foul that time. King underneath, reverse layup won't go, but a foul. And that foul will go against Logan Kennedy.
Great opportunity to score two points with the clock stop to get back in this game.
Miami King at the line, a 5'9" junior. Has 2 in the game tonight, missed that free throw. Score remains 38-32. We've been on that number for a while.
Yeah, we have. 2 missed free throws.
Second one no good, and Edmondson came up with the rebound. Wheeler driving, gets it up near midcourt. Kennedy down the lane, and the shot swatted away by Knowles.
Ooh-wee, get that stuff out of here, Knowles said.
Yeah.
Don't you bring that stuff in here. I'm already mad. I'm not having a great game. When any chance I can slam that in your face, I'm going to do it.
Put that one away.
Oh,
now Frazee
yeah.
back in the game, replacing Edmondson. Inside it goes to Frazee, or she came out to take the out-of-bounds pass. Minute and a half to go in the third. Frazee at the free throw line. Bounce pass down low.
Block.
Shot is blocked by King. She goes and gets it near the corner. And referee has blown the whistle, and I think there may be an issue with a fan. Hard to tell. It looked like he turned around and had a word with somebody up in about the 4th or 5th row. So I don't know if someone was being a little extra critical there or what.
I think Dad over at told the girl himself to get that out of there. You know what I mean? He got excited about his daughter blocking that shot.
Well, we're on the other side of the court, so but that may very well have been what had happened. Well,
it looked like it.
We don't know exactly what was said,
sure
but it apparently was worth a stoppage of play there. Nice drive by Knowles. Can't get the basket to fall. Carr puts it back up. It won't go in, and Frazee brings it down. Then
I tell you
ball
what,
was nearly out of bounds. Wheeler slammed it in off a Douglas player, and Franklin County will retain possession. Go ahead, Sean.
Franklin County is just making it tough on every shot for Douglas.
Inbounds it comes. Flyers break the press pretty easily this time. Short jumper is not there for Wheeler. But Frazee has the rebound, trying to put it back up, and there's a foul. Or is it just an out-of-bounds call? I think it was just out of bounds. Here's Logan Kennedy coming back in for Franklin County, and coming out is Kiana Taylor.
They're looking to smash it inside.
Inside it goes. Jackson with the turnaround. Couldn't get the shot, but did get a foul.
Great idea right there. When you're winning like this, and you think and you have control, you're really doing a great job of getting the ball across. Now run your stuff, and I think Franklin County is doing a great job of once they do break the pressure, the ball is getting to where Coach Stacker wants it to get to, and they're doing a good job of that.
Madison Jackson with the free throw makes it 39-32. A second free throw makes it 40-32. Franklin County on top. Final minute of the third quarter from Madison Central. Knowles looking inside toward King, but keeps it on the dribble, and now a double dribble. May have touched it with the other hand, the opposite hand, I guess.
Sure did.
Yeah.
They're making Knowles think a little bit. She's going against something that she hadn't seen before. And she's going up against size that she hadn't played against, too. That's tough. You know, Wheeler's, nice-sized girl, and she's really posing her will on Knowles, especially inside.
Edmondson bounce pass to Frazee. Tried to go right back to Edmondson, but that bounce pass a little too far before it bounced.
Yeah, great idea. Just tough play, just tough pass. Great idea, though.
Now they try to sort out which way it's going to go here. The official was pointing in the direction of where it would be Douglas's ball, but he was saying white ball until they questioned that, and now it is Douglas's ball. Wearing the dark uniforms.
Let's see if Douglas can get something going. score at the end of the quarter, give them kind of confidence going into the fourth quarter.
Final seconds, driving is Wade, and whistle stopped action with 1.6 seconds to go. Get a substitution for Franklin County is back in as Kiana Taylor. So Douglas down to 1.6, trailing by 8 into the third quarter here. And this ball comes into Baker. The three-point try is blocked by Edmondson. And we'll go to the fourth quarter with the score. Franklin County 40 and Frederick Douglass 32. Back with the fourth quarter of action in just a moment here on Glycod.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time. While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by the Kentucky Army National Guard. Serve your country while going to school or work full-time. Find your fit at nationalguard.com.
Ready to go for fourth quarter action now. 40-32 is the score. And Frederick Douglass facing an 8-point deficit here as we get going in the fourth quarter.
Well, right now, the game is 39-27 on the glass, and really Franklin County is posing their will on them. And out of those 37, 16 of them are offensive rebounds.
Wow.
So that's been the key to the game, and that's what Coach Thacker was trying to, wanted to get done today.
That's a lot of extra possessions right there.
Yes, it is.
Madison Jackson goes for the bounce pass along the baseline. That one's blocked from behind. Douglas comes out with it. Here is Kate Baker on the move.
Great recovery by Kate Baker. She got backdoored, got lost a little bit, recovered with a block shot, and then came back and turned the ball over.
A walking call on Wade, and so Douglas turns it back over to Franklin County. Pass comes into Edmondson, guarded by Wade.
Yeah, they're getting opportunities, Douglas is. They're just kicking themselves in the foot by just unforced turnovers.
Edmondson driving, took the shot. Carr goes and gets it for Douglas. Pass is deflected, but rescued by Carr. Now they'll back it out and start again.
Over dribbled again.
That one taken away by the Flyers, and now a tie-up at the top of the circle. That'll favor Douglas, so they'll get it back. Ragonis back in the game for Douglas, replacing Wade.
Douglas has had 2 or 3 great possessions in a row. They just can't capitalize on them. Now I like this matchup right here. Knowles versus Frazee out top. But it's kind of congested.
Now Knowles does step outside to take the pass, gets a little room to drive, and contact in the middle. And Frazee picks up a foul. So a good aggressive move by Knowles.
That's what DG has to do. He has to find ways to isolate her against Frazee and use her quickness to get to the rim or get fouled.
Unofficially, the first one on Frazee and the first one on Franklin County in the fourth quarter. Knowles at the line.
Jaylee knows. And highly touted sophomores in the state of Kentucky.
And she makes 2 more free throws. 40-34.
There you go.
And now turnover will give it back to Frederick Douglass.
Now let's see if Franklin County can sustain. Where they've turned the ball over twice just now. Let's see if they can settle down, because this is the type of game that Douglas wants.
Baker for Douglas. Started a drive, held up. Get it to Knowles in good position. Turn around along the baseline, and it'll be a foul on Jackson. She questions the call, but it's a foul on Madison Jackson. And Knowles will go back to the line.
Tell you what, if I was the coach at Douglas, I'll be doing the same thing. I got to go to my best player.
So Jaylee Knowles back to the line. Too hard with this one. Knowles, a 5'11 sophomore. Came in after the first 2 games averaging 22 points a game and 17 rebounds a game.
She's starting to heat up a little bit.
That one drops in. They go for the double team over in the corner. Jackson, she stepped on the line before that contact. And so instead of a foul, it's a turnover.
Well, that's what DJ wants. He wants his pressure, and it's starting to cook up a little bit.
And Franklin County wants a timeout with the score 40-35, 6:23 to go in the fourth, and we'll be right back on Glycod.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com. You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball from Glycod.
6:23 to go. Douglas making a bid to get right back in the middle of this thing. They trail by only 5 as they put the ball in play. Outside it comes Baker. That pass was tipped, but Baker goes and gets it. Wheeler got a hand on it. Now Baker, a three-point try in the air. Good.
It's a ball game now.
Well, the lead is down to 2 after the 3 by Baker, and Douglas really turns up the pressure, but Wheeler is able to escape it. Gets to Edmondson. She fires a quick 3 and hits it.
Big shot. Big shot.
Douglas coming back the other way. Battle for it in the middle. And they've got a foul and not a held ball. And that's a foul on Jackson. So a 3 by Baker and then a 3 by Edmondson.
Tough call right there. I thought that was a jump ball.
43-38. Inbounds pass. Knowles has to grab it after going up for it. Carr driving and gets it to Gregonis. Baker looked at a 3 but didn't take it.
Great closeout by Franklin County.
Now driving is Gregonis. Left-hand shot comes out, but a big rebound under there. That was King who got it. A good offensive rebound, and now she'll go to the line after a foul by Kennedy.
Douglas is giving Franklin County a dose of their own medicine, attacking the offensive glass.
4 fouls on Franklin County here in this fourth quarter. This is a shooting foul anyway, and almost a kind roll for King, but it came off. Miami King, a 5'9" junior.
Now Douglas needs to make this shot. They got Franklin County on their heels a little bit after free throws, so let's see if they can make this free throw and apply their pressure again.
Second shot, no good.
Ooh, good
There's
ball handle
Wheeler
right there.
coming up
Like
under
that,
some
Wheeler.
pressure. Yeah.
Now, if I'm Franklin County, I'm getting the ball inside.
Pressure by Baker, and now a deflection by King, driving for the basket. Tries to step back inside, and walking is called.
Tough. Great steal. Got to be under control, getting to the basket.
Tamia Wade back in the game for Douglas. Jackson takes it, instantly double team, tries to go cross court, and Wheeler is able to go get it. Driving toward the basket, some contact and a foul on Miami King of Douglas. Just the first foul on Douglas in this quarter. And now Franklin County wants a timeout with 4:57 to go in the fourth quarter. 43-38 the score. Franklin County on top. We'll be right back on Glycon.
Glycon on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycon.
With Fast Signs, create striking custom visuals that inspire pride district-wide. Fast Signs, make your statement.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball from Glycon.
43-38 the score as Franklin County trying to hold on to this lead here in the fourth against Frederick Douglass. And both teams seem to have picked up the pace a little bit, Sean, and the fans are into it, and they're sensing a good finish here.
Well, I'll tell you what, both teams have tightened it up defensively. You know, and what Franklin County was doing early, getting offensive rebounds, now Douglas is starting to do that, and also Douglas's pressure is starting to take its toll on Franklin. Franklin's got to continue to take care of the basketball, control this lead, and be strong with their ball. But they got to go inside. That's what was working for them earlier.
Comes outside to Edmondson. There's Jackson in the corner. Inside to Frazee, drops it off for Jackson going by, and a foul.
See what happens every time that ball goes inside, she makes the right decision. Either she goes to score or she hits the cutter for a wide open shot, and that's what happened that time. Frazee finding Madison Jackson. A little hollow action there.
With the foul, and then now the free throws. First one no good. Leaving the score at 43-38. Jackson back for another one. And this one also too hard. Baker steps in front to get that rebound.
Okay. There we go.
Knowles a nice move. Switch to the left hand. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Great crossover move, but Logan Kennedy had great hands. Didn't give up on the play.
Charlize Kennedy back in the ball game for Franklin County. Number 3 in white. Inbounds comes to Knowles as the outlet.
Got a driver to make something happen. There you go.
Down the lane she goes. Tried to go to the wing. Rescued by Carr. Tamia Wade into the lane and a reach-in foul. Who I believe will go against Jackson. No, it'll go against Wheeler for Franklin County.
Douglas has an opportunity to make 2 to cut this lead down to 3.
First one is right there. (43-39). And now 43-40 as Wade connects on both. Pressure in backcourt. Jackson stops, thought about a 3. Inside,
great hands.
Trying to go for Frazee, and Knowles is there, and Frazee reached in for a foul.
Douglas is just chipping away. It's not pretty, but it's effective. Their defense is starting to wear down Franklin County a little bit.
So back to the line now for Douglas is Knowles.
And they're getting opportunities to score baskets, score points without the clock running.
Shot is good. And it's now 43-41. Douglas has almost made it all the way back. And it's a 1-point lead.
1-point game.
Pressure in backcourt again. Wheeler gets it.
Another
the
deflection.
pass is deflected. Here comes Wade driving for the basket. Missed the shot. Wheeler in there to grab the rebound. They again try to double team in backcourt, and this time we'll get a blocking foul. And that'll go against Wade. Just the third foul on Douglas. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Douglas is becoming more active. Their hands are active. Getting more deflections, posing their will on them. Those same crisp passes aren't the same anymore. Fatigue starting to set in a little bit with Franklin County. And that's how deep. Here's another one.
And there's Knowles stepping in front of it.
Just a matter of time.
Hand it off. Now takes it back. Knowles working inside against heavy defense and puts it in.
They take the lead. They're just wearing Franklin County down. That's what teams like this do. If you continue to play this style of play and the other team doesn't, sooner or later they're going to fold. And when they fold, that's when you make your run. And this is exactly what's happening for Douglas right now.
3:35 to go, and Douglas has the lead. There's the shot that put him in front. (44-43) Douglas.
Douglas just wearing them down.
And it comes to Wheeler.
Franklin County's got to get something, a high percentage shot in this possession here. Stop the bleeding.
Carr applying the defense, but Wheeler drives and missed the shot going by. Frazee battles for that rebound and gets it, scoops it out to Jackson.
Ooh, big
that's
shot.
Good for a three.
Big shot by Jackson, but great offensive rebound by Frazee.
That kept it alive, and then she found Jackson near the corner, who dropped it in for a three, and it's now 46-44. Franklin County back on top.
It's become a great game.
Knowles with it and double teamed. On the floor it goes.
Possession Franklin County.
The held ball will go to Franklin County. It was Kennedy who got in there to tie things up. Charlize Kennedy. And now the Flyers will have the ball with under 3 minutes to go. 2:56 to go. 46-44. Franklin County on top. There's the pass deflected, stolen away by Wade. Off to Gregonis. Baker fakes and now gets it to Wade, who tried a three and is fouled on that attempt.
Another steal by Douglas. Ends up in a three.
That was Wheeler who will be charged with a foul. That's 4 on her, and now to the line for 3 free throws will be Wade.
(45-46). This game is becoming very entertaining. Two contrast styles. You know, one wants to control, is getting out of control now, and they were up early, you know, because they were dominating the glass. Now Douglas's pressure and speed is starting to catch up with them and kind of neutralizing their ability to get the ball inside.
And Wade does not connect on that third one. There's a whistle and now a conference among officials and the scorer's table. Play was stopped after the missed free throw.
Have no idea what the discrepancy is.
So it'll be Franklin County's ball at the end. I don't know either. I don't see an indication from the official as to exactly what that was about. So we're back to action. And it comes to Jackson, has it knocked away by Wade, but Wheeler is there to rescue it. 2:35 to go. Game all knotted at 46. Shot is blocked by Knowles. Wheeler got it back. Jackson from the corner, no good. And a rebound to Wade. Here come the Broncos, and now that pass is stolen away.
Got to take advantage of your great defense. You just had a great defensive stop. You limit them to one shot. You got to make great decisions in transition, and then I don't think Douglas took full advantage of that.
Kennedy with it. Now Wheeler again, under 2 minutes. Hesitates, then goes across the lane. Gergonis with the tight defense. Minute 40. And
another
the handoff
turnover.
and the loose ball picked up by Baker of Douglas. Bounce pass across the lane. Okerley lays it in. And a timeout for Frederick Douglass. After they just have taken a 2-point lead, we'll keep it right here. Peyton Okerley into the ball game this second half, and now comes up with the basket following the steal, and now it's a 48-46 Douglas lead. Here's another look at the turnover that led to the basket, the nice assist, and a basket for Douglas, and they are now in front again, 48-46. And we are very close to saying that we're going right down to the wire with this one.
Well, tough play for Franklin County. They drove it right into a trap, which Douglas wants you to do that. And Douglas came over with the basketball and capitalized on a fast break situation.
What's the key to handling that pressure? I mean, obviously poise is there, but people have to keep moving, and you got to have somebody to throw to.
Well, first of all, you got to move. Yeah. You got to move to open spots. You got to help the person who's getting trapped out. You got to show your hands. You got to relieve her. And two, you can't panic when you do get trapped. You're the one who has the ball. So just be strong with your ball, use ball fakes, try to split it, and look for the open person. But you need your teammates to help you and show themselves, too, in the meantime.
Well, like you said, it can seem like there are 3 or 4 of them on you when
doubt about it.
When you're facing defenders that are very quick and quick with the hands as well, and that's what Franklin County has had to deal with through much of this ball game. And we're handling it pretty well for most of the game.
Yeah, they were.
48-46, Douglas on top, 1:30 to go in the fourth quarter. It'll be Logan Kennedy to play it in. Comes into Jackson, they back away for a moment, but looking for a trap, and now a deflection.
Another deflection.
But Kennedy got it back. Bounce pass along the baseline, the shot is up and no good, but a foul. And it'll be Kiana Taylor going to the line.
That's what Franklin County has to do. They have to attack their pressure. And right now, the way Douglas has spread it out and being so aggressive, you're going to end up with a lot of 2-on-1 situations. You just got to capitalize on it and be strong with your ball at the rim.
Taylor a little bit too hard with the free throw. Score remains 48-46. Frederick Douglass on top. One more coming for Taylor. And that one stays in. 48-47 as Frazee back in the ball game for Franklin County. Now they put Edmondson out high on that defense. Inside it goes to Knowles. She makes a move toward the basket. Didn't get the basket, but she did draw a foul.
They got the ball to the right place, the middle of the zone with the best player on the floor.
So Frazee picks up the foul. I believe that's her third. And now to the line is Jaylee Knowles. First one is right there. It's 49-47. She's very confident on those free throws.
She is. She makes this one. It'll be their largest lead in a long time.
That one, trajectory a little bit too low on that one. Off that front rim, 49-47, a minute to go in the ball game.
Get something good. You got her down low.
Inside to Frazee, and she puts it in.
That's why she's in the game.
49 all. 45 seconds left. And it goes too tall for Knowles. Frazee has it for Franklin County. Looks for help, and now they'll get it in the hands of Wheeler. Kyle Wheeler comes up over the line. 30 seconds to go. Tie ball game.
Wheeler's out top. Guess they're going to work it around for the last shot.
Baker almost went for the steal there. Now Wheeler moving in, 13 seconds to go. Here goes Wheeler, looking for an opening, can't find one. There's Kennedy driving for the basket, got it up on the board and in. With 1 second to go, the clock goes to 0, and I don't think they were able to stop it. And that is the ball game. And Franklin County has won it on the last second shot.
Great play. Great play. Great poise. Got what you wanted. Dribble penetration. Ball going to the rim. Threw it up there, and you didn't allow them. That was great execution because they didn't allow Douglas to have an opportunity to do anything after that basket. They ran it to the last second and made the shot, and the game was over. Big-time play.
There's the shot. That's the winner for Kennedy and the Flyers, and they win it 51-49 over Frederick Douglass here in the second game of our Glycod doubleheader, and we'll start our wrap-up in just a moment here on Glycod.
Let's get real. We offer a lot of the same courses you'll find at a four-year college. But with our small classes and personal attention, you won't get lost in the crowd. College for the real world. College for your world.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time while I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech 24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Make a bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento, or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. And new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Cartown Kia. Your dealership for unmatched design, performance, and savings at 3120 Lexington Road in Nicholasville. Visit them online at CartownKiaUSA.com.
Keith Elkins, Sean Woods back at Madison Central High School, where Franklin County has just won a thriller over Frederick Douglass, 51-49, as Logan Kennedy put in the winner as almost as time expired, about a second left on the clock, and they were unable to stop it. And it was quite a win for Franklin County. They go to 3-1 on the season. Frederick Douglass drops to 2-2. Another tough loss. They'd lost to Assumption in overtime, and now they lose a 2-point game to Franklin County. But this one was fun to watch for the fans, and we saw things go back and forth, and saw each team playing to its strengths. And Franklin County a last-second shot to win it.
Well, I'll tell you what, the key to the game was Franklin County, for the most part, handled Douglas's pressure, but Douglas made a run late in the second half. Turned them over, created some opportunities, took the lead, just couldn't sustain. Then Frazee comes back in the game and becomes Frazee. What she's been doing pretty much all game was a great low post presence. Her presence was felt on both ends of the floor. Defensively, really putting a body on Jaylee, and then also being able to go at Jaylee and make Jaylee defend and use her size and strength to put the ball in the hole.
And for the ball game, 15 of 47. The Frederick Douglass girls had 15 of 47 from the field, 6 of 19 on three-point tries, 13 of 21 from the free throw line. They had 32 rebounds, but Franklin County had 45 today, as you mentioned, the presence inside, especially of Juliana Frazee, who had 9 rebounds by herself. Kiana Taylor had 10 for Franklin County. The Flyers 19 of 53 from the field, 4 of 12 from the three-point range, and 9 of 19 from the free throw line. So it almost got away from them on that free throw shooting, but they were able to make enough big plays there at the end, especially at the end, to win this one by a score of 51-49. Jaylee Knowles was absolutely outstanding for Douglas, wasn't she? Well, she was. You know, she struggled a little bit because of the size and strength of Frazee. You know, was putting a big body on her, making shots and moves tougher for her and trying to get around her. But she stayed tenacious. She stayed with what she knew, and the ball didn't go in for it as much, but she went to the line and really caused havoc. But at the end, Frazee made a great defensive play on one end and then really carved out space for the drive on the other end for the winning bucket. So Knowles, 18 points, 12 rebounds today, and Madison Jackson for Franklin County, another standout, 15 points and 5 rebounds. 6 rebounds for Michaela Wheeler today, who handled a lot of that ball handling for Franklin County, and 9 rebounds, 10 points for Frazee, and mentioned the 10 rebounds of Kiana Taylor. So Coach Thacker has a lot of people contributing to that style of play. He did, and he just said, you know, we're just going to go out and play. You know, he thought that they were considered the underdog, but he has a chip on his shoulders a little bit, and he really challenged his girls. But what he said was correct. We had to take care of the basketball. We had to be strong with our ball and play with confidence. And I thought that they did for the most part. They kind of got rattled the last 3 minutes of the basketball game, but they kind of, you know, they resurrected themselves a little bit, got the ball inside. When they put Frazee back in, she scored a key bucket. And then, you know, had a great defensive stance at the end. But an excellent ball game, great hard-fought ball game by both schools. I can't wait to see them down the road, because these are two very, very competitive teams with big-time players inside. And Jaylee's only going to get better. She's so talented. But I tell you what, Frazee did a great job of neutralizing her. She didn't get her normal 20-some points tonight. Franklin County wins it 51-49 over Frederick Douglass. The look at tonight's numbers presented by Community Action Council, helping people and changing lives. And we'll continue with our post-game report from Madison Central High School coming up in just a moment after this break on Glycon.
Bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento, or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. At new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Need a tow? Martin's Peterbilt Towing Service is here 24/7. Based in London and Pikeville, we will travel to you. Commercial trucks and trailers, no job too big. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how, and we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids need to know the dangers and how to avoid them. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time while I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by the Kentucky Army National Guard. Serve your country while going to school or work full-time. Find your fit at nationalguard.com.
We're here with Coach Stacker. Great fight tonight. Heck of a ball game.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you something. You know I'm a coach too, right?
Right, yeah.
And I asked you what were the keys to the basketball game. You gave me 3.
Right.
And all 3 came into fruition tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? First of all, you had to handle Douglas's pressure.
Right.
Starting off, you didn't. They rushed you a little bit.
Right.
Once you settled down, okay, you kind of got the ball inside. You what I liked about it, you attacked it. You didn't go back on your heels, and that's what you got to do against pressure.
Right.
And your girls did that, and you got wide open threes, and you made them. That's how you got to spread out. Explain that situation to me real quick.
Well, you know, everything they do is volleyball line toward the baseline. So you've got to get it past the volleyball line. Right. And when we did that, we were successful. And then they've got Knowles back there to block shots on the back end of it. So you got to decide, are we going to penetrate and kick, or are we going to take it into her? And we penetrated and kicked some and made 2 or 3 big ones. You know, Madison made a couple, Jalen made a couple, really stepped up for a 7th grader. But I felt like as long as we caught it and we would turn and face and we didn't catch it in the corners, we were successful against them. Now, later when we got tired, you know, we had some brain lapses where we would catch it and not turn and face, and they could pin us in the corner and cause us issues.
And then also, you told me that another key was you had to dominate the offensive glass. Well, I tell you what, on the offensive glass, it was 45 to 30. No, it was 18 to 10 on offensive rebounds, and you out-rebounded them 45 to 32. I thought that was the ball game.
Yeah.
You know, and then your girl Frazee got involved.
Right.
And then she just neutralized Jaylee a little bit from her size and strength. it made it tougher to Jaylee because Jaylee couldn't dominate the game and impose her will on her as far as dominate from a winning standpoint.
Right.
You made everything tough for her. She scored 17 points tonight, 15 points, but it wasn't great. It wasn't a dominating performance where it hurt your team. What was your strategy with I want to say Frazee going against Jaylee?
Well, you know, she can jump out of the gym, but if you can get a body into her, a stronger body, you might be able to knock her off kilter a little bit before she leaves the floor.
Right.
And, you know, we teach we foul with our lower body, not our upper body.
Exactly. Show those hands.
Right. And she got to the line more than I liked, but at the same time, I felt as if we made her score. We dove on her because we were sagging off a couple of their kids on the perimeter, so we would dive on the post and make her turn to some areas where she wasn't as comfortable. But now she's the most talented kid. Been in Lexington in a while. She's going to be really good.
No doubt about it. And then also the third one was control the tempo.
Mm-hmm.
Once you broke their pressure with being aggressive and not getting on your heels, you got it in the half court.
Mm-hmm.
Then you moved the ball around from side to side. Then they couldn't really – you got Jaylee into deep post positions, which was key for you. And then when they really doubled down, you made some key shots on the outside. Explain that to me, Tulsa.
We did. Juliana does a really good job of passing it out of the post, and she hit Madison on a little short baseline jumper down here one time and then kicked it out one time for a three. And, you know, everybody's going to collapse on her. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was rated the #1 player in the region going into the preseason.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel as if, you know, if she can learn to pass out of the post, and we can cut off of her some too,
right,
we can get a lot better offensively. But we're still trying to figure it out. You know, we had 2 7th graders and a sophomore out there, 2 sophomores out there quite a bit tonight. And this is a tough game to play this time of the year, but we'll both get better from it.
No doubt about it. And I tell you what, I'm a point guard. It may not show up in the stat sheet, but I thought she was highly important for your basketball team, breaking that pressure and getting the ball where it needed to be, especially handling it at the end of the game.
Right.
Was Michaela Wheeler.
Yes. Well, you know, and she played really well in the state tournament last year. Obviously got in foul trouble tonight, and that hurt us early, I felt like, because she got off to a fantastic start on her pull-up jumpers and finishing around the rim. But she's going to get better and better. Now, she has to understand she's played varsity. This is the 3rd year she's played varsity, so she's really not a sophomore, so she's got to play like that. But we didn't help her any. We'd run off and leave her sometimes too.
Right.
And nobody would shake back up when they run and jumped us, and we never could get to where we can make the second pass out of the trap. If we make the second pass out of the trap, we have the numbers we talked about in the 3rd quarter. We never did that in the 4th quarter. We struggled.
Right. Well, Coach, you found out a lot about your team. You were battle-tested tonight. You weathered the storm. You handled a comeback barrage from Douglas with their pressure. You withstood it. You stayed the course, and all you wanted to do was have the last shot at the end. You got what you wanted. The ball went in at the buzzer. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Great game.
And good luck to you the rest of the year.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You bet. Thank you.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
A new year means next-level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com. This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Central Kentucky Driving School, raising the bar in driver education. Man of War Harley-Davidson, 100% Kentucky owned and operated. And by Don Franklin Auto, driven by family.
Back to wrap things up at Madison Central High School, where Franklin County has won this second game of our doubleheader by a score of 51-49 over the Frederick Douglass Broncos, and Frederick Douglass going to 2-2 on the year, and Franklin County at 3-1. And we appreciate Coach Scott True and all the Madison Central people who helped us out here at their facility tonight. It was a nice place to watch a ball game and bring a ball game to you, and we hope you enjoyed our broadcast tonight. So, Sean, let's take a look at tonight's most outstanding players for our second game, presented by Elite Building Products, locally owned and committed to providing top quality products for your next home project. Visit EliteKentucky.com or stop by their Nicholasville showroom at 242 Wilson Drive. And what about our standouts for this second game?
Well, Jaylee knows for Douglass. She didn't have a great night tonight, but she had a solid night with 18 points and 12 rebounds, 6 blocks, and 2 steals in 32 minutes. She played every minute of the game. Posed her will, did what she needed to do. Just Franklin County was a little too tough for her tonight and a little more physical. They neutralized her and didn't let her really dominate the game. Now for Franklin County, you got to go with Juliana Frazee. She was the person who actually neutralized Jaylee Knowles a little bit, and then she also gave her a little bit of her own medicine too. She scored 10 points, had 9 rebounds. Really some things that didn't show up in the stat sheet by moving her feet, using her body, making Jaylee take tough shots that she missed, and led to offensive rebounds, and also led to her team attacking Douglass on the offensive end in transition. So 2 great low post players. Also, the hidden jewel to me tonight was actually Michaela Wheeler, who really was the orchestrator, who handled the Douglass pressure. And in order for them to have this success, they had to have a great had to have great point guard play, and they got it from Miss Wheeler tonight by handling the pressure, getting the ball where it needed to be, and then also getting the ball to the inside, which allowed inside presence from Jaylee.
Well, it's a winner for Franklin County tonight in our second game, a great game, and they won it over Frederick Douglass tonight, 51-49. Here's a look at our upcoming schedule, brought to you by New Vista. They see the good ahead. Coming up on Monday night, we'll have a game at Anderson County, Christian Academy of Louisville at Anderson County. That's a 7 o'clock start, 6:30 pregame. And then on Tuesday night, it's Christian Academy of Louisville at South Oldham. Thursday night, Tates Creek and Sayre boys will play. And Sean, I believe you have that one, so you'll be there for that one. Tates Creek and Sayre on Thursday night, and then Friday, December 20th, 7:30 starts all Southern Indiana games. Providence at Floyd Central, Jeffersonville at Silver Creek, and also a Louisville game, Butler at Eastern. Schedule's always subject to change, and be sure and check glycod.com to get the very latest on Glycod broadcasts and a chance to follow your favorite high school teams all season long in Central Kentucky and in the Louisville area and also over in Southern Indiana. That's a look at our upcoming schedule brought to you by New Vista. They see the good ahead. That will do it for us tonight. It's been a big evening of basketball, but we are set to say goodnight tonight as Frederick Douglass and Franklin County showed us a good one here in this second game, winning 51-49. Franklin County did, as they get the victory tonight to go to 3-1 on the season, and Frederick Douglass drops to 2-2. Sean Woods, always a pleasure to work with you. We appreciate having you on our broadcasts, and hope you had some fun tonight.
Hey, I'm always having fun. Whenever you're around basketball, I can talk about it, especially with a guy like you who's smooth as silk. Hey, this is an easy job for me.
Well, thank you, and again, we appreciate you being here. We appreciate all of you watching as well. And again, go to glycod.com and follow high school basketball all season long on Glycod. So that will do it for us tonight. For our producer, Jackson Miller, for our video camera operator, Joe O'Million, and for Sean Woods, I'm Keith Elkins. Again, the final score in Game 2 tonight, it was Franklin County 51 and Frederick Douglass 49. And good night from Madison Central High School on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Central Kentucky High School Basketball. Presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. College for the real world. College for your world. Tonight's game was brought to you by Cartown Kia in Nicholasville. Movement that inspires. IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential. Mathnasium of East and West Lexington. Changing lives through math. Roosters, a fun, casual place for wings and more. Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky. Community Action Council. New Vista. Tech 24. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment. And Fast Signs.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcasts, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation